Hello and welcome. Today we're diving into one of the biggest, oldest, and most deeply human questions of all time. What is the meaning of life? It's a question philosophers, scientists, theologians, and everyday people have asked for thousands of years. It's a question that feels too big to answer, and yet we keep asking. Why? Because something inside us needs meaning. We aren't satisfied with simply existing. We want to understand why we exist. Let's start with the obvious. There is no single universal answer. And maybe that's not a weakness. It might be the key to why this question is so powerful. Some people look to religion or spirituality for answers. In many traditions, the meaning of life is tied to a relationship with a divine creator, to fulfilling a purpose designed for us, or to preparing for something beyond this world. From Christianity to Buddhism to Islam to indigenous belief systems, there's a recurring theme. Life has value because it connects to something greater than us. Others turn to science. From that lens, life is the result of billions of years of evolution. We are the product of stardust, time, and natural selection, conscious organisms capable of asking questions no other species does. For many scientists, the how of life is more important than the why. But even in science, there's wonder. The mere fact that we can reflect on our existence is extraordinary. It suggests that meaning may not be given to us. It may be something we create. That brings us to another view, the philosophical one. Thinkers like Albert Camus and Jean-Paul Sartre argue that life doesn't come with built-in meaning. That can be unsettling, but it also means we're free. Free to create our own purpose, our own values. According to existentialist thought, life's meaning is not something we find like a hidden object. It's something we construct through our actions, relationships, creativity, and commitment to something beyond ourselves. So, what does that look like in practice? For some, meaning comes from love, from raising children, building strong communities, or caring for others. For others, it might be found in achievement, solving problems, building something lasting, contributing to progress. Some people find it in art, in nature, in service, or in the search for truth. And some find it in moments. Quiet mornings, shared laughter, acts of kindness that no one else will ever know about. But there's also a deeper insight here. Meaning isn't static. It can evolve. What felt meaningful to you at 18 may not feel the same at 40. And that's okay. Life's meaning doesn't have to be one big thing. It can be many small things strung together across time. It's also worth saying that sometimes life feels meaningless. Pain, loss, or disillusionment can make it hard to believe there's any purpose at all. But those moments too are part of being human. Often, people who have gone through deep suffering come out with a renewed or transformed sense of meaning, rooted not in avoiding pain, but in facing it with courage and compassion. So, where does that leave us? Here's one possible answer. Maybe not the answer, but an answer worth considering. The meaning of life is to give life meaning. Not to wait for it or search endlessly for a cosmic sign, but to actively shape it through how we live. Through our curiosity, our empathy, our willingness to care about something larger than ourselves. Whether it's people, ideas, or the simple beauty of the world around us, meaning arises when we pay attention, when we engage, when we choose. And in a way, that's freeing. You don't have to find the one perfect answer. You just have to start living in a way that matters to you, and ideally makes things better for others too. So maybe the better question isn't just, what is the meaning of life? Maybe it's, what kind of life feels meaningful to you, and what are you doing to build it? Thanks for listening. Hey, if this gave you something to think about, consider subscribing, sharing your thoughts in the comments, or just taking a few moments today to notice what gives your life meaning, no matter how small. Until next time.